After being out here all day, I am tired and I still didn't get it to run. I believe that the switch in the back that switches from front to rear tank is bad. After checking the power back there, I got power when you switch the switch on the dash, but that valve is not opening to let the fuel come up to the fuel pump. As I put the new fuel pump on there, I had the line off of it, turn it over, no fuel. So there's definitely a problem with fuel delivery coming from the front to the back. So I'm just going to get it to the house, and that way I can get out of this grass. There's all kind of ants and spiders and bugs, and order a switch for it and put that in, or that valve, and I believe we should be good. I checked the fuel lines, so what I can see, they were good up under there, but I don't see anything chewed or dry rotted. So it's got to be that tank switch valve that switches from front to rear, because you got two tanks on it. You got one here and you got one here, and I put fuel in both. The gas gauge started to move to half a tank when I got it on rear. So the ascending unit's working, but I believe it's just that valve, and it's right up under the frame rail. So I'm gonna get this thing to the house where I can get a better look at it and get out of all this grass and stuff. I'm gonna have to take a ratchet strap and ratchet strap this bed cover on there, or I might just kick it off and just come get it with the trailer. It's just sitting on there. I could throw a ratchet strap on there, but I hate to bust these fiberglass fenders doing that. I'll probably just kick it off. It'll be for sale because I don't like bed toppers. They suck to me. I can't haul nothing tall. So anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. It's getting late, get some dinner, and we'll get this thing to the house and try and figure out what's wrong with it. And it was running when it was parked. It just didn't set too long, and got to get all the bugs out of it to get it back going. First drive. First drive after 14 years. No. You put it in gear though, it's a stick. Heading away. I brought the biggest tow truck they can find. They even got a spare up under it. I didn't even know it had a spare. A spare wheel up under there. It's in good shape. This winch cable is due to be changed. Hanging on by shoestrings. I was hoping it didn't snap and the truck go flying off of there. That's a good winch cable to be threaded and still works. Dude, they got their money's worth out of that one. I mean, look at it. Alright, let's head to the house. So I'll let y'all later. Stay tuned. Welcome back, folks. So this is part 3, and I skipped a whole bunch of stuff because I've been trying to figure out what the world is wrong with this truck, but I finally got it running. I ended up having to put a low pressure diesel fuel pump on it, and kept bleeding the lines. I took all the fuel lines loose going back to the tank selector, and finally got this thing to crank. Kind of foggy though. I think it's getting too much fuel. Don't want to take the gas. It's taking it good at first. I still think it's getting too much fuel. That's the leaky O-rings. Probably part of it. Ooh, that didn't sound good at all. That's right up there. So I'm gonna have to do some sealing up on those O-rings. I gotta get the right kit for it. And I think I'm gonna put a pressure regulator on it. I still think it's getting too much fuel. Let's crank back up though. It was idling better than that at first. So after constantly doing research on these old 7.3s, I believe that this thing has got a weak injector pump. The injection pump is right here, and it has all these lines that feed the injectors, and I'm believing that the injector pump is weak. Maybe at the time before it got set up it was right, but now after sitting around and everything, it's just not putting out the right fuel. I done replaced all the O-rings on the injectors, bled it. I can get it to run, but then it starts stumbling down again. Injection pump for this thing is like $500–600, some of them like $700. I'm not ready to spend that kind of money right now, so I'm just gonna stick it on the back burner for right now. But I am gonna clean it up, get all this tree sap and moss off of it, and it'll look decent sitting out there. But that's where I am now on it. So I kind of stuck everything back on the way it's supposed to be. I'm gonna button it all up, clean it up, and that's gonna be it. So let's get this thing cleaned up. Alright, so got it all cleaned up the best I could. It's got a lot of clear coat that's flaking off, so the paint ain't just that perfect, but it's a work truck. I mean, it can be restored and brought back paint wise. It's got paint missing on the hood. I mean, that's patina. So scrubbed it and scrubbed it and scrubbed it. Got all that tree sap and mildew off of it. I guess Ford was real popular with this color here because it was on the Ford Tauruses back in the day, the Explorers, the Vans. I had to find out what color green that is, but it was a real popular color back then. But it's got the side steps on it. I think this was an accessory you can buy. I seen a tag somewhere. It's got all the running lights. Half of them need globes. Sliding rear glass. Like I say, it still needs some more scrubbing. That mildew is stuck on there. I have to find something to get that mildew off, but here it is. So like I said, I'm just gonna push it to the side right now and get back to it later if somebody don't buy it from me. Oh, there it is. It says DZ Des Moines, Iowa. So that is definitely an aftermarket kit that was put on there. And I think this says WND, so that was some kind of kit for the sun visor, which those are cool and hard to find if you had a dually that or I think it fit a F-150 too. Are these wider than the F-150s? I don't know. I don't know if it's if the width is different or not at the front, but that'll go on the F-150. So like I said, I'm just gonna push it to the side right now, decide what I'm gonna do with it. Maybe I can find a used injector pump that's good, because I really don't want to spend that $500, $600, $700 range right now on it. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get everything shut down, and I guess y'all be looking for another series on this thing. Another, I guess it'll be part, what, 4? If I still have it. So anyway, y'all like, share, subscribe. If you got any ideas on what it could be, the reason why this thing has trouble starting, other than the glow plugs, injectors, and all that stuff, just drop a comment down below. And like I say, I'm just gonna move on to something else. I got another project I'm working on. Alright, check out the second channel, RPM Auto Moto, and get your motorcycle four-wheeler fix on. Alright. Well, the dually has sold and is heading to a new owner, and he pulled up in a dually to pick it up, and we got it up on the trailer. So it's going to a new home. He's got a couple of them. So anyway, we will move on to something else and holler at y'all later. Like I said, like, share, subscribe. You never know what comes up next. So, alright.